Good afternoon, and thank you for having me here today. My name is Case Roach, and I'm here on behalf of XYZ Consultancy to present a comprehensive change management plan for our university athletic department. Over the past weeks, I've had the opportunity to speak with leadership, coaches, and staff to gain a thorough understanding of the challenges and opportunities ahead. Today, I'm going to guide you through our approach, which is based on W. Warner Burke's 7 phases of organizational development practice. This problem model will serve as a roadmap for our change initiative, ensuring that we not only make impactful improvements, but also sustain them long term. I will walk you through each phase from initial entry to final evaluation and show you how these steps will directly improve our performance, culture, and stakeholder engagement. Our athletic department specifically is at a critical juncture. We've been experiencing pressures from several directions: budget limitations, the need to comply with updated NCAA regulations, declining fan attendance at all sports, and changes with both athletic performance and student athlete retention. These are not unique to us. Many collegiate athletic programs face similar hurdles, but the way we address them will determine our future in competitiveness and in general. The goal of this initiative is to position our department for sustainable success, ensuring that our teams excel on the field, our athletes thrive academically and personally, and our community re-engages with all of our programs. To achieve this, we will follow Burke's 7 phases of OD practice, a flexible yet structured framework that emphasizes collaboration, data-driven decisions, and continuous improvement. The entry phase is where it all begins. This is where the OD consultant, in this case, myself, first meets with the client organization, which in our case is the athletic department. The main focus is on building trust, understanding the culture, and determining whether the organization itself is ready for change. In our first few meetings with the athletic director and senior staff, we discussed current challenges and expectations, but also the strengths we can build upon. I asked questions about leadership style, past change efforts, and existing relationships between coaches, staff, and student athletes. One key discovery was the high level of passion among staff, which is a strong asset for change. However, there was also evidence of siloed communication, with different sports programs operating almost independently. Once initial trust is established, we move to the contracting phase. This is not just about signing a formal document, it's about establishing clear expectations on both sides. The contract we developed outlines the roles and responsibilities of the consultant, leadership, staff, also the timeframes we're working within, and the deliverables we aim to produce. Most importantly, we agreed on the measures of success. This includes improved operational efficiency, compliance adherence, and higher athlete satisfaction scores. We also addressed resource allocation, such as ensuring time for coaches to participate in planning workshops and securing budget for necessary interventions. Diagnosis is where we get a full picture of what's going on in the department. This involves collecting both quantitative and qualitative data. We used multiple methods. First, we took surveys to gather athlete and staff perspectives. We also did one-on-one interviews with coaches, We did a review of budget reports, compliance audits, and attendance figures. The findings confirmed existing assumptions, but also revealed issues that were not visible. For example, while we expected some gaps in fan engagement, the data showed a stronger connection between student-athlete satisfaction and team performance than we anticipated. After completing the diagnosis, it's time to share the findings. And this is done carefully and strategically. In the feedback phase, I first presented the results to the athletic director and key leaders to ensure alignment before sharing with the broader staff. This approach helps address any concerns and allows leadership to prepare for questions. In these meetings, I used visual aids to make the data clear. For example, charts showing where communication breakdowns were impacting both athlete experience and competitive results. The reaction from staff was generally positive, though some were understandably cautious about potential changes. Planning change is where collaboration really takes center stage. By using the feedback as our foundation, we held several facilitated workshops to generate ideas and prioritize initiatives. This was not about me telling the department what to do. It was about co-creating solutions with the people who will implement them. Ideas ranged from introducing a centralized communication platform to launching leadership development programs for all coaches, and from revamping market strategies and creating more community engagement events. We all weighed each idea against feasibility, potential impact, and alignment with department goals. Intervention is the action phase. This is where plans become reality. We began implementing the agreed upon initiatives at multiple levels. For the individual level, we provided leadership coaching for head coaches, focusing on communication and team management. At the group level, we organized cross-department meetings to break down barriers between other sports programs. At the organization level, we reconstructed certain reporting lines to improve decision-making, speed, and accountability. Throughout this process, we monitored progress and remained flexible, making adjustments when something wasn't working as intended. Evaluation ensures that we measure the impact of our efforts and determine whether the changes are producing the desired results. We used a mix of performance metrics, such as athlete satisfaction surveys, compliance audit scores, attendance numbers, and win-loss records to assess outcomes. Early results show improvement in athlete satisfaction, stronger compliance performance, and a modest uptick in fan engagement. However, evaluation is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. By continuing to track these metrics over time, we can sustain progress and make adjustments as needed. In conclusion, the success of any change effort hinges on trust, collaboration, and structured approach. By following Burke's 7 phases of OD practice, we've ensured that our athletic department's change initiative is grounded in both data and engagement. Our recommendations moving forward are: first, continue to monitor the agreed upon performance metrics. Second, train internal change champions, staff members who can sustain the momentum. And third, remain adaptable. because the competitive and regulatory landscape in collegiate athletics will continue to evolve. This change process has not only addressed immediate challenges, but has also positioned the department for long-term success. References cited in APA format to support the concepts and approaches presented today.